Sorry about that, folks. Had to get out of the video in order to turn it so you can see to the outside. So this is a big piece of property. It's got fencing, and it's old school fencing because you can see it's the old style posts. They're not square cut, green wood treated or steel. So this old building, it's got a big old tin roof on it. Interesting stuff. As I was coming in, there's a driveway to the left going into it towards where that concrete pad is, and there's a big no trespassing sign with a cable. So I'm going to have to make some inquiries, but this is going to be pretty cool for a future video, I think. So I'm solo today, so Tim isn't working as cameraman, so I'll try to do this as best I can. This is another area that's fantastic for homesteading. Buy a piece of property out here. You can go off grid quite easy. Wow, this is a serious piece of property. Keeps going. There's an abandoned car over there in the distance. Looks like maybe a couple more here. Old wooden building. So there used to be a concrete plant down here where you would order your concrete and it'd come in a concrete truck, that sort of thing, a ready mix company. But they have long since gone out of business or moved to a different location. So not here. But this is, if you look, you can see this is the same type of scrub desert flora and fauna that you saw on the other video going up Mustang Road, where we did several of them there. Now, we're getting ready to cross a wash. I don't know if this is the Bo Macari River or just a wash. Oh, cool. Check this out. Okay, that's an old train trestle or road trestle, probably train. That's interesting. Boy, this is going to have to be a hiking video in the future, I tell you. This is fantastic. Fun Brothers Productions neither endorses nor speaks for any candidate signs that we may see, though we hope you make the right choice and vote for freedom. So this is an old fence too. Interesting. As a former contractor, I have kind of an affinity for fencing styles. So this is more of that wash that we crossed. Kind of a deep wash. Find an ATV or a side-by-side, we might explore that someday. And you can see more fencing here in the scrub, so this is definitely private property up in here. This road's easily passable. If you had a minivan or a two-wheel drive SUV, the XJ is in two-wheel drive. There's no need for me to get into four-wheel drive. I'm trying to steady the camera as best I can. Yeah, that's an old couple of garages with a big old gate. Doesn't look like anybody's been in for a while. Oh, there's a house too. Let's back up a little bit, see if you can get a good view of this. So there's a couple of garages, workshops. Well, that'd be a nice piece of property. And then set back, I don't know if you can see it back there. I'm trying to zoom in a little bit. There's the house. So that would definitely be a cool piece of property to have. I'm not all about, but I do enjoy working on stuff. Did some woodworking and other stuff back when I was married and after. Then of course, drag boats and different hot rods and motorcycles that I either worked on to make better or different or built. So I like using my hands. I think every person should learn to use their hands for something other than the devil's work. A lot of homesteads out here. So I'm pretty sure this is a wash. Old piece of a tank down that way. Anytime, you don't necessarily have to have water for it to be a wash. It just has to be a depression that gives water a place to go. Because we do get a lot of monsoons out here, and when the monsoons come, look out. So here's an unfenced, nice sized piece of property, relatively flat, backs up, the wash goes behind it. So this would be a nice place. Not too much distance between where you would build your residence and the road, but you know, it's more long than it is deep. But still, live on a country road, have some chickens, some livestock, grow house. And then we have the lower plane down there. Looks like we've got a well operating in the distance. Interesting. I don't know why Tim and I didn't come down here before, or like I said, it might have been raining. Nice elevation changes. You know, I encourage everybody, you don't have to have a four-wheel drive, something that's capable as the XJ, the Jeep Cherokee that I'm in right now. What you do need, though, is a desire to go out and explore places, to just get off your device, get off your video game, and go out and see what the world's all about, man. Tim and I and Cassie have discovered all kinds of wonderful things just by turning up a dirt road and seeing where it goes. And this one is pretty civilized as far as dirt roads go. Wow, if you want to have a demarcation for your ranch, this is pretty cool. Great big artistic wheels. Somebody's got some artistry skills. And beyond that is posted private property. And with a gate like that, I think they mean it. So we'll do a little turnaround here. We'll pick up part two. There's another road I want to go down shortly before I got rid of the Trailblazer, which was actually a very capable four-wheel drive vehicle. Tim and I went on a road that was kind of rough, but it was paved, kind of. But there was a great deal of distance that we could have went dirt, and we didn't. There's another old homestead residence. It looks like a trailer over there. Interesting. So we'll pick this up in a few minutes. This is part one of Exploring with Jeff. This has been a Fun Brothers production.